Finally, my friends, it is time for me to address some needs of your century. Thanks in no small part to those who claim to be my followers. You are just as blind, imprisoned, and enslaved today as my people were 2,000 years ago. And once again, I must try to open your eyes to the dehumanizing systems around you, to what is really going on in your world. The biggest challenge you face today is your enslavement to capitalism, which is ultimately about profit over people, about making the rich richer and the poor poorer, the precise opposite of the humanization I was calling for. Did I not say how difficult it is for the rich to find salvation? My friends, capitalism has created a consumerist society in which people are constantly encouraged to work harder and earn more money and or borrow it so that they can buy more and more things they don't need, thus making the rich richer. Capitalism was built on the shoulders of actual slaves and now has billions of virtual slaves under its control. From those who must work for almost nothing in horrid conditions around the world, to those who have willingly given up family, community, and creativity to become part of the consumerist juggernaut. Capitalism has crippled your governments, not least the many so-called democratic governments controlled by the rich, whose money elects the leaders who then feel obliged to act on their behalf instead of acting on behalf of those in need, which is their primary purpose. Capitalism promotes privatization, which has resulted in millions being deprived of fundamental resources and services, which are the right of every human being. To make the rich richer, capitalism has exacerbated your environmental crisis by blinding the world to the destruction caused by the unwise use of limited natural resources like oil, instead of long ago harnessing the energy of the sun. Capitalism champions individualism and competition instead of community. Worst of all, capitalism has resulted in the deaths of countless millions, both violently by way of wars, invasions, and the establishment of dictatorships in order to protect the interests of the rich or to take resources, and through poverty, which was created by colonialist structures which keep the poor poor so that the rich can continue to get richer. The world has enough for all. Both the rich and the poor can experience abundant life if they let go of the American dream of capitalism, which destroys life, and embrace God's dream. More on this in my final message.